A recent neighbor of the suspect says he spent hours talking to the FBI this morning. He told investigators the suspect made several hateful comments towards the LGBTQ community. 9 News reporter Kelly Brinke sat down with him after the interviews with police. She's joining us live now in Colorado Springs with more on the suspect's past. Kelly, what did you learn?
Hey Alex, Xavier Kraus says he knew this suspect well, considered them close friends last year. They met after the suspect was arrested in 2021. Police can't talk about that case because it's sealed, but Xavier can, and so can a woman who caught it all on video.
Today I died.
What is happening?
That's what happened.
Yeah, so my understanding is that he got into some sort of argument with his grandparents that he lived with, and at some point threatened them with a weapon.
The suspect's interactions with police began more than a year ago. Before a standoff outside this home in Colorado Springs last year, Ring video shows the suspect and their mom walking to Leslie Bowman's front door.
I was away from home that day babysitting for a friend, and I started getting some messages from Laura that afternoon.
Bowman was getting updates from the mom, who rented a room in her house. The suspect left their grandparents' place close by. That's where deputies responded to a bomb threat in June of 2021. The sheriff's office said the mom called to report the suspect threatened to hurt her with a bomb and weapons.
That's when he came over here to hide out.
Go ahead and come on in, boys.
Hours later, deputies arrested the suspect on multiple felonies, but the case was dropped.
Was it because they felt they didn't have enough information, or was it because the witnesses weren't cooperating?
I can't remember the full details of the story, but bottom line is they didn't want to testify against Andy, her or Laura's mother / Andy's grandmother.
Xavier Kraus talked to them about the case after they moved into the apartment next door. He remembers the suspect showing off multiple guns. Other moments stand out too.
Just expressed that he didn't like the LGBTQ community. And I'm pretty sure I can remember at one point he expressed that he hated the LGBTQ communities. He hated gays. If I knew he was going to do what he did, I would have done something. I would have said something. I just didn't know.
Interactions with the suspect before the shooting on Saturday are all they can think about.
My biggest confusion came from when I found out the charges had been dropped.
Xavier says Colorado Springs police knocked on his door just a few hours after the shooting. They asked about the suspect, but didn't explain why. Xavier says he didn't find out his former neighbor was arrested in the Club Q shooting until the next morning when he read the news. Alex.
As we learn more about the suspect, his family, their history with the law, you understand that this person certainly had a tumultuous childhood for sure. Kelly, thank you.